Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to set up my budget for the month of April. So this is my monthly budget setup video. So go ahead and grab you a snack or something to drink. Grab your budget planner as well, and let's get started. Okay guys, so I just want to show you guys a flip through of my budget planner. So that was January, this is February, this was March, and now we are in April. Okay y'all, so for my mock budget, I use my Principal budget planner, and there is a link down below for this. And this is just what I use like before I get into my actual planner. So my planner is a 7x9 Erin Condren monthly planner, and her monthly planner just means that it comes with a lot of blank pages, so you can kind of craft it and put it together however you need and for what's best for you and gonna fit your lifestyle. The first thing that I'm gonna do is go ahead and put down my paydays for the month of April in my budget planner first. And if you are new here, I am a solo budgeter, so my budget is only for me. I tend to budget on the low side on a weekly to monthly basis because I live off of variable income, which includes my business. So that fluctuates from month to month, like what I'm gonna make and everything. So just to keep everything sustainable on my end, I don't do much spending during the week. I try to save the majority of my money for my savings, for investments, for retirement. And then if I'm having some good months, then I will plan out like little trips. I'll either do a solo trip or I'll go on a trip with friends. And I have started incorporating that into my YouTube channel because some of you guys have been interested in seeing like how to budget for trips. And so yeah, we'll probably get another trip vlog in May. So that's next month. Okay, so I have 2 paydays a week, Tuesdays and Fridays. And I do get like miscellaneous income, I guess you could say, from like YouTube, and Instagram actually is no longer paying us, and so I guess we'll get into that in this video. I have some very strong feelings about that. Affiliate marketing, TikTok, and I think that's about it. So the next thing I'm going to do is write my bills down on my bill due stickers. All of my stickers are from my shop. So I already have my bills on the bill tracker from the mock budget. I'm just going to fill them in here, and then we'll put them down on the planner. So my first bills include my rent and utilities, which have already been paid. And next will be my, I'm gonna put H and D for health and dental insurance. Next is going to be my Netflix bill. I do have a new electricity bill, but I don't think I have to pay that until next month. So, and then after that I have Shop app, HP Inc., which is a subscription. I have car insurance, and my Apple Music subscription. They are due on the same day, so they get put on one sticker, as well as my rent and utilities are paid together. So that's on one sticker. And then Canva Pro. So my health and dental insurance combined is $322. And I round all of my bills up to the nearest dollar, so I don't have to really bother with cents too much. Netflix is $11. My cell phone bill is $77. My Shop app is going to go up to $20 instead of $10. That is a business expense. HP Inc. is $28. My car insurance and Apple subscription together is $106. Internet is $31. Canva Pro is $13. I guess I'll go ahead and put the zeros to kind of like complete it. So some things that I don't disclose in these videos just because it is public, and I mention this all the time, so if you've heard this before, I'm sorry. But I don't disclose my income. I don't disclose what I pay for tithes and offering, and I don't disclose my rent. Just because people tend to be very opinionated about those amounts. Well, they're opinionated about it all, but specifically those amounts. And even outside of that, I tell people all the time, or I mention all the time in my videos, that I know people in my real life who watch my videos. And so it's kind of like, let's say, like, you may not be on YouTube, but like if you think about, do you want people in your real life knowing how much money you're bringing in or what all of your bills are? The answer is probably no. So I am on YouTube. So I am public with my finances, obviously, but there are some things that I do keep just to myself, just because I don't want everybody to know everything. And yeah, it's just what's comfortable for me. So my main priority is to just kind of show you guys my method so that it could help you, inspire you to get your budget together as well. So HP ink is due on the 17th. And I do use tweezers because I wear nails, so it just makes it a little bit harder to lay the stickers down when you wear nails. And then my car insurance and Apple subscription is due on the 18th. Internet is due on the 20th. And then Canva Pro is due on the 27th. Y'all, I've even had like exes watch my video. Well, one for sure. I don't know. I don't know if other ones do, but the one I know of for sure, because he was commenting on my videos. I'm like, what are you doing, sir? Yeah, so mainly because of people in my real life who watch my videos, I don't want them knowing all my information, so that's why I don't share it. Okay, guys, so after I have put down all the paydays and all of my bills, this is my personal plus business bills that are on this calendar. Then I will move forward with putting down any events coming up, especially events that are going to affect my budget. Okay, y'all, so on Friday, which was technically the 31st, I went to go visit my niece. She is 3 weeks old now. She's so freaking precious. I just love her. She's so beautiful. She's so precious. So I'm just notating that because I just wanted to put that there. On Saturday, I went to go visit my goddaughter and her parents, who are longtime friends of mine, and that was a very fun visit as well. Her dad and I have been very close friends since elementary school, so it's always fun to go hang out with them. Then I'm gonna go ahead and lay down my grocery stickers and my church stickers. Now, I did go grocery shopping on actually I went today. Today is the 2nd, so this was today. So I'm just gonna lay that there, but I do like to try to get my groceries on Saturdays, just because I want to make sure I have them for the upcoming week, because food is definitely a game changer in my budget. If I don't get my groceries ahead of time, then I'm pulling money from every which way to go out to eat, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to, do I have something? No, I don't. I'm thinking I had something on the 15th, but I don't. It's the 14th. And so these are my new icon script stickers that I just decided to create for fun. I do have something to do on that day, but we should still have enough room. So I want Saturdays to be my grocery days. So I'm just putting a little grocery sticker there to remember that. And then I tend to go to church like every other Sunday. I don't go every Sunday, just because some Sundays I deem it as a rest day. So I'm going on Easter, which is on the 9th, and then I'm going to go on the 23rd. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my birthday stickers. So I honestly forgot to include these birthdays into my budget, and so they are going to, I guess, be considered like unbudgeted expenses or just additional expenses, and I'm gonna have to take out of my checks, but I did forget to put them in my monthly budget, so that'll be that. So my god baby's birthday is on the 5th. My dad's birthday is on the 7th, so I'm just gonna overlap it here. My cousin's birthday is on the 19th. And then my best friend's birthday is on the 30th. And I did move that church sticker up because they have this month, they have 2 days in one box. So just to kind of give me some room, I went ahead and did that. So I know for a fact my god baby's birthday party is Saturday. So let's see. I have so much going on this month, and I feel like it just all hit at one time. I feel like I just blinked my eyes and was like, what the heck? Like, where did all this stuff come from? Okay, so I probably might move groceries up a little bit. Let's see, can this fit in there? Let's see. So we're gonna do some overlapping for this box. And my stickers are matte removable. If y'all can see that, you can just peel them right up. Okay, we just have a lot going on this upcoming weekend. Bills and paydays and groceries and birthdays and birthday parties. We have a lot going on. Let's see. I'm also spending the night with my god baby Friday night and Saturday night. But y'all, I just do not have enough room to notate that. I guess I could put spend the night somewhere. It's just so much going on this month. It's so much going on. This hardly ever happens where I just don't have enough room to put everything. So this weekend is jam-packed. What else is going on? So I do have a training to go to. That will either be on the 10th or the 14th of this month. I do not know for sure. So I'm just going to take this sticker and just put it over here under the notes section. And when I'm ready, I can peel it back up and put it where it needs to go. After that, we do have Advocacy Day, which if you guys follow me, I will tell you guys more about this when the day approaches. Advocacy Day is on the 14th. So get that laid down. Then I have my cousin's birthday, and then he's having a birthday party on the 22nd. So I'll just go B-Day party. I'm so sorry if this video feels all over the place to me. So I'm sorry if it feels that way for y'all. It's just, there's just so much going on this month, and I just feel like it just all hit at once. I am possibly going to a women's fellowship on the 27th. Possibly. It's not certain, but I want to put it down because I do want to go. It's just going to depend on if I can fit it in and just how the month is by that time. So this is what my calendar is looking like. Like I said, we have just a whole lot of stuff going on this upcoming weekend. But for the main part, mostly everything I put down does affect my budget. Even to spending the night at my friend's house. They live kind of far from me, so that's gas. You know, all the birthday parties, obviously. Yeah, it's just a lot going on in April. Let's go ahead and get into the budget. Okay, guys, so my sources of income include the business as well as any miscellaneous income. And last month we did have miscellaneous. I got I guess you would call it a return check from one of my investment accounts of like $100 and something. So that was nice. And then I went out of town to Vegas last month. Just me and two of my friends, but then a third friend ended up showing up because she lives in LA, so she was only a few hours away, so she just drove down, and we ended up getting some money back on our hotel stay, like $50. So I included that into extra income received for the month. So the majority of my income is going to come from my business, directly from the shops, and then I do get like affiliate marketing, and I told y'all I'm not gonna try to flip the planner around. Oh, it's not working. Okay, I'm sorry y'all, I have to flip the planner. I try every video not to have to flip the planner, and I end up having to flip it. But y'all see how easily that sticker popped up? I love matte removable paper. Before I started making my own stickers, those were the only stickers I bought were matte removable. If you make mistakes, you can just peel the sticker right up. Okay, so for variable, make sure I'm in frame. We're going to do spending, gas, groceries, home, eating out, beauty, and laundry. So I'm not including meds this month because I do not need any medicine. I have more than enough, and if I end up putting money in my budget for medicine, I'm just going to end up spending it on something else. So I'm not even including it this month because I don't want to end up spending that money on something else when I know that I don't need medicine. So for my fixed expenses, this is a side. I only include my personal bills in this monthly budget, and my business bills goes into my business budget, which you guys are going to see me set up. And then I'm going to do health insurance, which is the dental as well. Then we have my well, no, I'm not paying electricity this month. That'll be next month. Netflix, cell phone, car insurance, and Apple. And my internet. So this is typically the place in my planner where I'll do like all of my calculations at the end of the month when I want to zero out my budget and see what I have left over, see if I was under or over budget. This is where these numbers come into play. And then internet is 31. I gotta come over here and finish those totals out. I am attempting to spend significantly less this month in my variable spending, just to get myself prepared for my May trip. So for spending, we are going to budget $40. For gas, we're going to do $180. I might be over in gas because of all of the things coming up this month. For groceries, we're going to do $280. For home, we are going to do $60. For eating out, we are going to do $100. For beauty, we're going to do $50. And for laundry, this is the only one that I don't round because I don't have to, like it's 50 cents, so I don't worry about rounding that one. So let me grab my calculator. So 40 plus 180, 280, 60, 100, 50, 2350 gives me 733.50 is going to be the budgeted amount, and I'm just so curious to see if I'm able to stick to this. I don't know, y'all. We'll have to see. So moving on to additional expenses. This is where I was telling y'all about all those birthdays and stuff coming up. This is where this is gonna go. So I guess I can put my first additional expense that I am considering I will have to pay for is my contacts. I did run out of them. And I'm gonna put, I don't think they cost this much, but I really can't remember. So I'm gonna put that. Then I'm going to put my goddaughter. I'm going to put my dad, my cousin, all these birthdays. And so what I'm going to end up doing is just budgeting $50 for all of them. So that'll be $150 total. I'm not going to include my best friend in there in case y'all are on the other side of the screen saying, you forgot one. And then I still owe $12 on a COVID shot from when I had some not so good medical insurance. It just really wasn't good. The coverage was not that good, so now I have better insurance, so we'll see. I don't know. Are y'all still getting COVID shots? Like, I don't know if people are still doing that. Like, I get a flu shot every year because I had it once and I'm quite sure I almost died. So never wanted to go through that again. So I do get a flu shot every year. But I don't know, like, how often we're supposed to keep up with the COVID shots. Because it seems like it's more than just a yearly shot. I don't know. Okay, so for my dashboard page, I did not use this page last month in March because I just didn't really have a whole lot going on. But this page, or this month, I do have a lot going on. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put birthdays over here. And then I will put, I just had it in my mind what I wanted to put and I can't remember. I think it was events. Is that what I said? Events going on. I know I need events this month because I have a ton of them, as y'all saw on the monthly spread. So events will be next. I'll put that up here. It's a little crooked, but that's okay. I guess I'll do. Oh, I think I wanted to put to do up there instead of events. It's okay. I'll put goals here. And I'll just notate those in this little box. And I'll put to do over here, which usually my to do has more to do with my work than anything else. And then I'm thinking this bottom box, I'm just gonna put important. I don't think I'll need projects and habits this month, so we just have too many things going on. So anything important that pops up that I don't want to forget, I'll put it down here. So this is my weekly check-in page. As y'all can see, I already got started with it because I had to do my cash stuffing for the first week of April. Okay, y'all, so unfortunately, I am just like a little bit discombobulated tonight. I'm like forgetting things. I'm kind of all over the place. Y'all please bear with me. I don't think I was fully mentally prepared to make this video, but I knew that, of course I need to. It's already April 2nd and I'm like, okay girl, it's time to get going. But it is kind of late Sunday night, so y'all just please bear with me. So these are some additional expenses that I save for throughout the month. So for my saving challenge, we are in the month of April. I did complete January, February, March. Thank you so much to those of y'all that like let me know that y'all have completed it too, or what month you're on, because some people save ahead. So for April, we are saving $58. For my sinking funds, I am going to budget that I'm gonna stuff $320. I'm actually feeling like it's gonna be a lot less than that, just because I'm currently in the midst of having a sale, but after the sale dates, I do close things down in the shop so that we can focus on getting the sales out, and so that typically will affect revenue. So I might be stuffing a lot less than that this month. And with these unexpected, well, not unexpected, but just I completely forgot about all these birthdays, that may not happen. So now I can put the total. I didn't even total it on camera with you guys. I'm just like all over the freaking place tonight. It's so annoying. But we're gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it. I'm gonna get this video up for y'all, and we are ready to go for April. Okay, so we're gonna start with contacts, $150, and then goddaughter, dad, cousin, that's $150. Is that right? And then the COVID shot, saving challenge, sinking funds, and retirement. So $790. And I was stuffing more in my retirement. I was stuffing like $400 a month, but that was making it a bit hard for me to stuff in my sinking funds as well, which are also important funds. So I had to scale back on retirement, and my whole saving challenge binder at the end of this year is going into my retirement account. Okay, y'all, so I did fill out, like I said, the first week when I did my cash stuffing. So the first week of April was technically March 31st, and it'll end on April 6th. So I'm going to put my washi down to go into the second week, and the second week is going to be the 7th through the 13th. So again, our categories are spending, gas, groceries, home, eating out, and beauty. And then I'll put 4/7 to 4/13. I do live near a main street. Like, it's super late at night. I don't know why people are still out even. Like, it's a weeknight technically. But yeah. So I guess we could get into Instagram, because I mentioned that earlier in the video and I haven't gone into it yet. So basically, if you know, you know that Instagram was paying us for Reels, for the views, very similar to TikTok. And y'all, I don't even know, unless I just was under a rock somewhere, which is very possible. I'm like, wait, when did they decide that they were going to no longer pay us for Reels? And at what point did they communicate that? Because I don't remember getting any type of notification on my account. I don't recall receiving an email about it. But I don't know, y'all. I mean, I wasn't making like a whole lot of money on Instagram. Anybody who tries to tell you that we just make a ton of money on YouTube and on, it's not true. Like, people make anywhere from a few $100s to a few thousand, which, I mean, there's no complaints there. But I feel like some people try to make it seem like content creators, like we are just really banking from these platforms. And that's not true. Like, I don't know. In my personal experience or opinion, that is not true. Like I said, anywhere from a few $100 to a few $1,000 is what you can expect depending on how well you perform or how well your videos perform. But yeah, so let's see. Okay, I went ahead and zoomed you guys out so I could bring it to the next page. But yeah, so content creators or influencers, the majority of money is made through brand deals or like our own shops. So if anybody is making you think that like, and I mean, don't get me wrong, I do know that there are several YouTubers who make quite a bit of money on YouTube because they have like really large followings. They've been doing it for a very long time. And I'm talking about people that have been on YouTube for like 10 years, you know. Once you get there, yes, I know those YouTubers make like 10,000 a month and stuff like that. But like those of us with smaller channels, like less than 100,000, less than 50,000 subscribers, like, you know, just don't be fooled by that. I've seen people do that on social media, and it really bothers me because I'm like, that's misleading, you know. Humble beginnings for everybody, no matter what you do in life, is humble beginnings. So I'm not going to fill out the rest of this, guys. That takes place during the cash stuffing, so we can flip to the sinking funds. So yeah, Instagram, all right, they're not paying us anymore. And quite honestly, my theory on Instagram is that they just try to be like the other platforms too much. And so it's kind of one of those things where it's like when you're so concerned and consumed with trying to mimic other people, you don't really have direction for your own self, I guess you could say. So for instance, any of y'all who are on the platform, y'all know how much Instagram is constantly changing things, constantly rearranging things. It's like never ending on that platform. They decided that they wanted to start paying us for video views, which I'm very grateful for because the payments were very consistent, at least for me. And I guess they got the idea from, you know, TikTok. Like TikTok pays for video views. So that's what Instagram was doing with the Reels. Then YouTube let us know at the end of 2022 that they would start paying us for shorts, right? And so the way that we are paid for shorts through YouTube is through ad revenue, which makes complete sense because that's how we're paid in general through YouTube, is through ad revenue. Brands pay YouTube however much money for like their commercials or whatever to be played in videos. And then when our personal videos allows YouTube to put the ads on them, we get a percentage. And so the way that YouTube Shorts works is that they play ads in between shorts. So the actual short video is too short to put an ad in. So I'm sure y'all have seen it. So the ads are like ran in between shorts. So now Instagram has decided that that's what they want to do too. Oh, we don't want to pay y'all no more just for the amount of views you get. Now we want to pay, we want to do ads. I researched it. That's how I found that out. So I can't see them not bringing, like paying us, not bringing that back, because that's just the world that we live in right now or nowadays. So I'm sure that they're going to eventually start paying creators again for their reels, but I think it's just they're trying to like mimic YouTube now. So first it was, okay, we're going to mimic TikTok. We're going to pay people for the views. And then now is, okay, let's mimic YouTube and let's try to do it like ad revenue based. So I think it's kind of insane how they are more concerned with mimicking others than just trying to figure out like what is your value? What do you value? What do you want to do? And whatever you want to do, just stick to it. So that's why Instagram is a little bit what did I say? $12.75. little bit frustrating for me in that sense. Not even just the money part, because like last year we didn't get paid. Well, no, we did last year. Year before last, we didn't get paid for anything. So, I'm not complaining about the money at all. I'm just saying how they're just constantly changing things up. Last year it was, we're promoting reels. This year it's, we're back to promoting still pictures and carousels. And it's like, I just need y'all to pick a struggle. Like, y'all are struggling all the way around. Pick a struggle. So that is something that I'm no longer getting. I'm no longer getting Instagram payments. But I mean, it's all good. I got my first little TikTok payment last month, and that was pretty much the same of what my Instagram payments are. So I don't know. We'll see. So these are my sinking funds. Well, I'm gonna just go ahead and tally this up. So $35.55 is what we have. Hopefully I didn't make any mistakes. $35.55. So I'm gonna put my strip down and then put that on the strip. $35.55. All right, y'all. So next we have the business budget setup. All right, guys. So my revenue sources are going to be my shops. Sorry about that. My video views slash any affiliate marketing. And I'll just put marketing. Okay. And miscellaneous. So I don't know. I really never ever get any kind of miscellaneous unless it's like a brand deal, but I haven't had one of those in a very long time. I do get emails from them almost daily, like different brands almost daily. But my thing is my time. I spend so much time, or most of my time is spent on my shops. So, okay, y'all. So for variable expenses, I have Amazon. And this, again, variable business expenses. Target. Office Depot. Designs. And shipping labels. Sometimes I get an Etsy bill. Hasn't happened in a while, but over here, y'all, I don't know what the heck happened. I looked at that sticker like, wait, what? It was just a blue bar. I'm like, what happened to the freaking words? So I'm guessing that while I was probably playing around with it, I accidentally deleted the words on here. Because, yeah, they're just, I don't know, they're not even there. But for fixed expenses for my business, I have HP Ink, Canva Pro, and my shop app. So HP Ink is $28. So just like I told y'all that I don't include my business bills on my regular monthly budget on the first page after the calendar or after the dashboard, this is where I end up putting these business expenses. So this is gonna total to 28 plus 13 plus 20, which is 61. And then these expenses, I'll just kind of fill those in off camera. after that, I go on to putting the next strips, which are expected profits, expected taxes, and the last one is going to be expected income. And typically, guys, I can put my whole business budget on this one page. So it has really simplified me running a business, running the financial part of a business. I tell people all the time, like, if you didn't major in business or accounting, business finances are very difficult to kind of figure out. And I mean, I'm still learning and adjusting. It's, I think it's just kind of one of those things that you never really, or it might just take a while to really figure out. I'm only 2 years in, so we'll see. I'm just going to go ahead and put this total down here. I typically, see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I typically don't need more than maybe about 5 or 6 lines. So I'll put the total down here and then go ahead and put a little deco washi at the bottom. So what I end up doing is I use 2 pages for my business budget, and any like additional mathing that I need to do, I will do on the back side of it, and then kind of tally it up, and by the end of the month just be able to put additional expenses here. I have these expenses here. Whole business budget on one page. I'm telling you, it's a game changer. So if you have a side hustle or your own business and where you have to like do your own taxes and stuff, something similar to this is really, really helpful. And the last piece of my budget is the transaction log and the savings tracker. So for the transaction log, I use this strip, this sticker strip interchangeably. So one month I may use it like if when I threw my Valentine's Day party in February, I used it to track my Valentine's Day party expenses. I'll use it for unbudgeted expenses. When I moved in January, I used it for moving expenses. So it's just typically whatever I need it for that month. In a given month is what I'll use it for. This month it'll probably be tracking like all these events that I have going on, all these birthdays that I have going on is probably what I'm going to put here. My savings tracker is what I'm going to use to track how much cash I'm able to save on hand from my cash wallet. And again, this is the backside page of the business budget. So I give myself a blank page so I can do all type of calculations on here and then finalize it and put it all on one sheet. The other budget tracker I may be using this month will be a debt tracker for taxes to the IRS. And I do have a few extra pages left in this monthly spread where I can put this sticker down and use that to track my payments, my tax payments. So other than that, guys, that is going to conclude the video. This is the budget. Again, I just apologize for being kind of discombobulated with this month. I don't know. I think it's late at night, and I just think my mind is not as awake as it is during the daytime. So I'm sorry if it feels a little all over the place, but nonetheless, I thank you guys for popping in for another video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that it was visually pleasing, aesthetically pleasing to you, to your eyes. And if you guys are interested in any of the stickers in my spread, I'll have a link down below to my shop. If you guys are interested in this planner, I'll have a link down there as well to the Erin Condren website. And I will see you guys back on Friday. Bye.